Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm making this video because Shaq came out and made a statement that LeBron James should stay in Cleveland. He should not ring chase anymore. His legacy is set. He's one of the greatest players of all times, which I agree. He is one of the greatest players of all times. But I'm saying that because Nick Wright, he was on his show, First Things First. He was talking about guys that are ring chasers, and he gave his definition of being a ring chaser. And he said at the end of a great player or any player's career, when they jump to a team just to win a ring, that he calls that ring chasing. And he said what Gary Payton and Karl Malone did by joining the Lakers at the latter part of their career, that was ring chasing. And he said when Charles Barkley went to the Houston Rockets, that was ring chasing. But my thing is this: what makes LeBron James different in those cases? Why? Because LeBron James was in his prime. To me, I commend LeBron James, and a man should have a choice to do what he wants and carve out his own future. And LeBron James has been able to do that. He has been able to have player mobility is higher than ever. Superstars do join up with other superstars more so now than they did in the past. And they're not only joining up; they're joining up in their prime. So yes, I commend LeBron James for that. But when you talk about being a ring chaser, LeBron James is the ultimate ring chaser. There's no disrespect to LeBron James, but it is what it is. When he left Miami, he left Cleveland. When he left Cleveland to go to Miami and join Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, which both of the guys were top 5 at their position at the time, and LeBron James was recognized as the best player in the league at that moment. He was ring chasing because he could not win with Cleveland. He could not get past Boston, but although he had a 2-1 lead on Boston that last year he was in Cleveland, he couldn't get past Boston. He looked at Boston roster and said, I can't get past them. So he joined up with Dwayne Wade now. That was ring chasing. He was ring chasing because if he wasn't ring chasing, he would have stayed at Cleveland and tried to get past Boston. And then he went to Miami, won a couple titles with Miami. Dwayne Wade helped start coming into play. He seen that, after they lost to, San Antonio in a record 14 points a game, that's a finals record. He looked around and said, well, I can't win here no more. I'm going to go back home. But he didn't go home back to Cleveland with the roster empty. That roster had Kyrie Irving on there. Kyrie Irving was a top 5 point guard. And he traded Wiggins, the number 1 overall pick, for Kevin Love, which Kevin Love was a top 5 power forward. He went home, won a ring, came back against Golden State after Draymond Green bonehead got thrown out the game, and now he's looking around again to move. Now I don't know for sure if he's gonna leave, but I believe LeBron James is as good as gone. And Cleveland, fans gonna have to come to grip with it that he's probably gonna leave. It's 90% chance that the man is gonna leave, unless Cleveland can pull off some trade that can get Kawhi Leonard there and then bring Paul George there as a free agent. Other than that, he's gonna leave. But if he leave, he'll be ring chasing again because he got beat by Golden State the last couple years, swept this past year, and he's looking around and saying, well, I don't have enough help. I'm going to leave and I'm going to go to wherever I can best win a ring. That's ring chasing, Nick, right? I don't care if he's in his prime. I don't care if when he go to a team, he's the best player on the team. He's ring chasing. The same thing Kevin Durant did. Kevin Durant went to Golden State. He's ring chasing. He wanted to win rings. It doesn't matter if you're in the prime of your career or you at the latter part of your career. Ring chasing is ring chasing, and LeBron James has the biggest legacy of ring chasing. His legacy is full of ring chasing because I guarantee you, if he stayed with Cleveland, he probably won't even. He might have won a ring with Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? If he would have stayed, but who knows, man? Maybe he wouldn't have won a ring with Cleveland. Maybe he would have been one of them great players that never won a ring, and he didn't want that on his legacy. And I understand that. I understand you don't want to be labeled one of the greatest players of your era, and you didn't win a ring. It wouldn't look right for your legacy. And the man wants to go and maximize his ring potential, and he did that. But LeBron James is the ultimate ring chaser in his prime. He did it. But like I said, man, Nick Wright, he's a LeBron James lover. it's hard. Him and Shannon, but Shannon do criticize LeBron James when the criticism is needed. But Nick Wright is like a super fan, man. I think because Nick Wright never played, professionally. Shannon Sharp has, so Shannon Sharp can criticize LeBron James, and he's not coming from a fan perspective, but Nick Wright is coming from a super fan perspective. When he say this man is not ring chasing, he's the definition of ring chasing. His whole career, all his rings came from ring chasing. So let me know what y'all think, man. No disrespect to LeBron James. He's a great player. The greatest player of his generation, possibly. But the man is ring chasing, man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel, man. I'm out.